Hello everybody, this is Mario Kaiba, here to screw the rules because I have green hair. And today, this is going to be the first episode of Monday's Mario Kaiba, though technically second due to an error because I used Streamlabs and it was not working properly. But here's my special guest, AURAGAMI!
What's up, everybody? Not ruining the intro this time around. Thanks for having me on, Mario.
Dude, no problem. But you only ruined it because I didn't make myself clear of when you should start speaking.
My bad.
It's both our faults. We both boomered.
That's fair. I'll take it. I'll take it. You didn't completely screw it up. Only like 80% of it. Anyway. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, no problem. But yeah, guys, this is the wonderful AURAGAMI who always makes the badass thumbnails every time I actually have a good thumbnail.
I run around. I'm like, I'll make you a thumbnail. I'll make you a thumbnail. Anybody need a thumbnail?
But all the time, I don't always have a video ready before the time you have to go to work. So yeah.
Hey, I like to think at least I provide good quality. I'll just be like, give me the details, and I'll whip something up in pretty decent timing.
So if you guys need a thumbnail done, go to AURAGAMI. He is the best thumbnail maker both sides of the Mississippi.
Appreciate it. So, what we gonna talk about today?
First, what should I kind of call you? Because you kind of look like a humanized Sans in your PFP.
You could just call me AG. That's what Crow and Broly dubbed me. AG, just quick to the point.
Yeah, but it sounds like a missing of edgy.
You could say AG. You could call me Aura. You could just call me like I can't say that on here. I gotta keep it clean. But like. You could call me fool. You could call me whatever you like. Really, just nothing.
Okay,
nothing
cream puff.
I'll take it. I might not respond to you, but I'll take it.
I just call you Aura. I just had to come up with something.
Whatever works for the easiest for the both of us to make it through. How about that?
Screw the rules. I don't care.
Hey, bitch. I'll take that. I'll respond to that.
And there goes future monetization.
You could bleep me. You could bleep me.
Yeah, if I did that, I'd be doing censorship, which I'm against.
I approve that you can censor me.
I don't want to censor no one. No, I am not China. I'm not Blizzard.
Yeah, for real. Oh man. So.
Yeah. Anyway, Aura. First, what got you into doing YouTube stuff?
YouTube. It's funny because I only used YouTube like kind of like an archive, just to dump my projects from college in because I took filming. So I treated it just like a dumping ground to save all my projects and whatnot. And right now, I think you can even find like this little fan clip of Naruto I made on there, and that was when I had like a smartphone, and I just basically recorded a screen just because I loved the scene of Zabuza. And I couldn't find it anywhere, so you could find that crap. So that's what I used it for. It's just storage of what I liked. But I actually used it specifically. Like I started uploading content specifically for the Vic Mignogna stuff. I found out about it extensively through Flash, for Neverworld, and Hero Hey. And that's when I just wanted to get involved with it more, and I wanted to speak my opinion. I wanted to speak my piece on it. And that's where I made my first YouTube video. And then I think I made one about Todd Habercorn, and then I quickly just fell off. And reason being for it later is I just got involved with Broly, BPM Broly Power Maximum. And I got involved with Comic Crow. And we made the Couch Crows podcast. So I put most of my time and effort into that. And as you know, making thumbnails and helping edit on the side and whatnot. So yeah, that's pretty much what I consist of now.
Yeah, for those wondering why you don't see my face cam at all this time, it's because this is a podcast format.
No, yeah, for sure.
And my computer's a boomer, so I don't think it'd handle it.
I think that's fair. I don't show my face generally anyway.
Yeah, and I always show people me in black and white so they don't know if I actually do have green hair or not.
Guys, he does. Come on. Like, what's wrong? What's wrong with you? If you even thought about it or had to question it, I don't know what's wrong with anybody. But he has green hair, and he screws the rules, amongst other things. So,
Now, if I could just find a girl named The Rules, I'd be having a heyday.
if you find a girl named the rules, I think something's wrong. You should never even bother. You know, like,
Oh boy. I laughed so loud I hit the maximum volume on my mic.
sorry, ruining podcasts one at a time. You know, like, just
I don't know, man. You seem to only make them better.
oh, appreciate that. That was actually nice. Thank you, Kaiba.
Yeah, no problem. But I know the archive feeling. I pretty much started using my channel when I gave up on YouTube for my Twitch archive.
Right. But no, yeah, that's how I got my start into it officially. That's kind of where I am now. You know, if you want to see anything from me, I bounce all over from time to time. Like I've joined J Man once for his birthday stream. Um, I'm specifically on the DNA Crows channel for the most part. We're doing work. Crow is trying to brand some new stuff. I don't know if I'm at liberty to tell people what it is, but you know,
I'd
I'm
say screw the
the
rules, but I don't think Crow would appreciate it this time.
yeah, I wouldn't know. So I'm just gonna play it safe. I'm joining Crow, doing a lot of his new content, and yeah, I'm just all over the place, really.
Kinda stinks, man, because I was thinking we could have done our own little version of tea time called Coffee Break.
Ooh, first off, okay. First off, shout out to Tea Time, to Kayla, and to Sushi.
Shout out to the
Like,
lovely ladies who host it.
yes, shout out to them. Go check out their channel, sub to it. And I know I shouldn't be saying that of all people because I'm in competition with them, and if I lose, it's like a humiliation thing. But you know, I just want everyone to succeed. I want them to succeed. I want Mario to succeed. Um,
I'm glad I'm not in competition with them.
yeah, okay, yeah, and that's another thing. I don't know if I want to go into competition with them again. I don't mind helping you, but I don't
Dude,
know.
I'd be honest, I am crazy, but I ain't stupid. I screw
It's
the
a fair
rules, not
statement.
common sense.
Yeah. I don't. You know, not disparaging either one of us, but like, I don't want to go up against them like that. Like,
Yeah, but I do
so
love their wonderful little podcast. Even though they do videos, that's technically not a podcast.
no, yeah. I like the style of the formats of what they do. So
Yeah, check out their channel. If you want to see two
it's
hot
tea time.
chicks talking about random stuff, check that
Yeah.
out.
It's tea time. Join the tea gang. Use the hashtag tea gang.
I am not using it.
You don't have to use it. I'll use it enough for you, Mario. Like,
You'll probably use it enough for me and the crows.
yeah, for real, without anybody's consent, really. I'm trying to make that thing actually trend. I don't even know if Sushi likes that hashtag, but it's been going around. So, like, if the fans like it, I guess that's what counts. So,
Sorry, actually I had to cough there.
no, man, don't apologize for coughing. What is this? This ain't.
Oh, I do apologize for interrupting people.
No, dude, yeah, you're fine. That's fair. I'm like, it's your podcast. You can cough all you want. You don't even have to ask me a single question.
There's
Um,
my podcast. I could be naked, covered in jello, and wouldn't care. However, I try
well,
to do professionalism.
with that being said, on that lovely note that you just left us on,
Goodbye, future monetization.
that one wasn't my fault. I'm not even taking credit for that one. But
Now, what can I say? Say what's on my mind.
yeah, no, that's fine, man. Mario's just like, I could just be here completely like naked with jello rolling down my chest with sweet and sour rolling down my face. And I'm like, wow. Like,
Yeah, I could, but I don't.
no, good. That's what counts, you know.
Besides, I think it'd be
Actions.
disgusting to cover yourself in food and do that stuff.
It's a waste of food too. Like, you know,
Exactly,
first world
man.
problems right there.
Yeah,
So
starving children advocate could use that food before you use it on yourself.
it's just rough, you know. Other than that, yeah. I, you messed me up with the food shit. Like that's a terrible mental image.
Dude, you can get out of your head soon. Just think of sushi being covered in jello.
Oh, rough. Like,
I don't fantasize like that, but you can just to get the image of me covering it out of your head.
I'm just gonna, you know what? So what else are we talking about?
Well, originally, man, we're supposed to be talking about Pokemon and Dragon Ball Z.
Oh man, I'm down. I'm down.
So, which
You want to
shall
do
we
some?
talk about first?
Let's do the Dragon Ball stuff.
Dragon Ball Z.
No, yeah. Um,
But yeah,
if I were,
man, we were talking about like Super and GT, which one was better or something?
yeah, if I remember correctly, because I think it was like a poll, and it was like which is the best like out of the series is like original Dragon Ball, Z, GT, or Super. And
Dude, I like
my
the original Dragon Ball more than the rest, but I will admit Z does have some better points.
no, like I kind of agree with that in a way. Like I vote for Z because Z to me it has a lot of nostalgic moments and the it was just a big staple for a lot of things. I think Dragon Ball Z was like the big unifier in like nerds because you could get made fun of if you watch Pokemon. You could get made fun of if you watch Digimon. If you watch Sailor Moon, God help you if you were a boy. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z was the big unifier.
Yeah,
Like no
it
one really,
was.
everyone kind of just watched it together.
And I will
So
confess, I did watch Sailor Moon as a teen, and I did have a crush on both Mercury and Mars.
no, I watched Sailor Moon too, and it's kind of like,
Well,
what
I
is it?
can't even look at Mercury the same thanks to Pro Jared.
Oh, well, oh man. Like okay. That's true. Cuz Sailor Moon's kind of like the Power Rangers, They would go out, fight a monster, they'd gear up, except they would just like do the little transformation in a different way, but that's kind of what I
Well,
liked about it.
let's just say Sailor Moon helped a lot of teenage boys actually realize they were hitting puberty.
F- Fair enough. I'm not going to like I'm not going to like disagree with that cuz I wouldn't really know. But
Hey,
um
dude, a lot of them. You'll end up hearing some dude talking about Sailor Moon when they were a teenager.
yeah.
And they don't even have to be a
Yeah.
weeb.
Fair statement, fair statement. So Dragon Ball, right? Um, I just think Z is probably the best in consistency. Like, what is it? I think it's just hit its pinnacle. Like, that was the pinnacle of the Dragon Ball stuff. Original Dragon Ball, like, I love King Piccolo. He's like my favorite character still, is Piccolo. So,
Best frickin' villain.
yeah, what is it? Dragon Ball actually focused on real martial arts and training. Z kind of blew that out of the water because now it's about energy blast, flying, and techniques and stuff
I
and
know, that's actually
transformations.
what I disliked about Z.
Yeah,
What?
it kind of threw everything about Dragon Ball out of the water.
You ain't saying that the original was better because Goku was a kid and it had more comedy. It actually had more fights that were like fights.
Yeah, yeah.
Not who could
It
do
was
the
it was
biggest
solely
energy blast.
yeah, it was solely martial arts mostly, and then like a Kamehameha wave like here and there. But
Or
in
Dodon
Z,
Ray.
yeah, Dodon Ray, stuff like that. In Z, it takes all that away, and it's all about is like explosions, flying, and then like somehow aliens know martial arts too. Like they know how to dodge and weave and all this crazy stuff.
So you're
Right
trying to
hooks.
say that aliens should not know about martial arts?
I'm saying like it should be different. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't just be specifically martial arts. But then when like who am I to really criticize that? Oh,
Well, I'm somewhat in agreement, but then again, who says that intelligent life on other planets can't form their own fighting styles?
no, yeah, it just happens to be the same as Earth. In fact, they're ahead of us. They made it first, and they taught it to us. Uh, so
Humanity
um,
sucks, we just steal everything.
fair enough. Um,
Heck, we installed the television, we stole it from the aliens.
Another thing too is Goku was always like, what is it, pure of heart in Dragon Ball?
Yeah?
Zeke took that away with Super Saiyan. He was angry for the first time, and that's how he transformed. That was a huge development point, be good or bad. Um, and my problem with Super is there is no more transformations. It's all color swaps now. Like his hair just changes red and then
And then
changes
blue.
blue.
Yeah, he pretty
Like
much
it.
becomes a super jackwagon.
Yeah, that's was it Frieza? Like you remember Cooler how he transformed?
Mm hmm.
Him and Frieza, the final form looked the same, but then Cooler just transformed, right?
Yep.
What is it?
Well, they are the same race,
Frieza
so
just turns. Yeah, Frieza didn't do that. He just turned gold. You know, how did that happen? How come he didn't transform like Cooler? So there's just gripes that I have with Super, and messing with the transformations is one of them. It makes Super Saiyan like 3 completely useless than it ever was before. So
well, I've only watched the closest in the Super I've watched was the first episode, the Broly movie, and the final two Dragon Ball Z movies. As
yeah,
those are pretty
I think
much the
that's a
beginning of
good
Super.
show. Yeah, they redid it into seasons to fill in like blanks that they left out of the movies, but it is what it is.
But yeah, dude, I ended up looking up most of Super through the Dragon Ball wiki because I didn't feel like watching it.
No,
Nothing with to
so
do with Funimation. It's just how I felt like the show dropped quality.
yeah,
Though I am glad that they brought some stuff back, like Gohan's power up that Elder Kai gave him.
yeah.
Because even though it's technically not Super Saiyan, it's still pretty almost as strong as like the Super Saiyan Blue crap somehow.
Yeah, it's like all over the place, one way or another. And like, what is it in Super? I think Vegeta gets more development than Goku because like he actually gives reasons why he wants to grow and become strong. Goku's like, I just want to be the best.
He
Um,
wants to be the very best, like no one ever was.
yeah, something
Pretty
like
much
that.
the old
Vegeta,
Pokemon
like, what is
intro
it?
in English.
When he went in the Tournament of Power and he got the new blue transformation, what is it? He remembered what he used to do, like what is it when he became Majin Vegeta and he like atoned for it, you know what I mean, stuff like that. Like he has developed good development where Goku's just kind of bland. So
Goku's purpose is to be bland.
yeah,
Practical
so
shonen protagonist. I'm dumb as a rock. I don't understand why women like me.
yeah, so
With Goku, it's like, how'd you ever get laid?
yeah, I think Super just falls a little bit flat, but hey, if you enjoy it, that's fine.
Well,
Like
the
I'm
one
not telling
thing
you
I like
not to
about
enjoy it.
Super, because by my own headcanon, it erases GT from it.
Yeah, and like oh man, excuse me, but
I don't feel
there's
it.
things about yeah, there's things about GT that I liked.
Dude, I
Um,
like the Super Saiyan 4 form, believe it or not. I actually did like it.
No, it was a good transformation. A lot of people like that form. That's usually what they give GT credit for is the Super Saiyan 4 form. GT was all over the place. It had plot holes, but I think they gave more appreciation to Dragon Ball, like the original Dragon Ball, than Super does, because at the very end, like everyone he's ever known, Goku's ever known, they're giving him energy for that spirit bomb, the big galaxy spirit bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And you see all these characters from Dragon Ball, like I know that's Goku and stuff like that. So it's like a nice little nod that they're doing, and I like the fact that the Dragon Balls are like the final villains. You know what I mean?
Like, it's
Like every
all went down to finally facing the Dragon Balls themselves.
yeah, like the thing that they relied on most became like what they had to beat because they overused it. So
Yeah, which
I
freaking Super removes pretty much because every other freaking week, apparently, they wish in the Dragon Balls for something.
no, didn't they use the Dragon Balls to like what is it? Pan had a cold and they just wanted her to get better. So they summoned the dragon for that. I was like, you couldn't buy NyQuil or like baby NyQuil or anything like that. Like you just use the Dragon Balls.
I know, it's more dumber than the retcons in Doctor Who after what's his face took over from Richard T. Davies. Because
Yeah.
originally Doctor Who,
So
you're not supposed to meet and interact with your past self if you happen to be in that time frame.
word.
But when
So
the Matt Smith Doctor Who, it's who played him, took over, he pretty
who?
much let Amy meet her childhood self, and there's no
Oh,
repercussions. When it
that's
happened with
interesting.
Rose Tyler, there's these freaking demonic dragon winged beasts that are time guardians trying to eat time or something because she interacted, because she touched herself, her baby, or infant self, held herself.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it's pretty intense, but I don't know. Each one. has its moments, but definitely like for me personally, it's Dragon Ball Z. I just have more of like a nostalgia with it. I grew up with that one, and then I saw the original Dragon Ball. But
Well, I have to agree with that because I originally watched Dragon Ball when it was in regular syndication. I think it was Ocean Dub
yeah,
because in my because I lived here in Akron back then too. A few years later, I moved to West
right,
Virginia, but still, it would show it like on Channel 55 when it was WB early Sunday mornings at 6 a.m. I would stay up all night just to be sure I'd catch that in the morning, then go to sleep.
right. No, man. It's good times. It's definitely good times.
Yeah, I love Dragon Ball Z and all, but I actually just happen to like Dragon Ball better because it actually focused on actual fights.
No, yeah, it was just a little more grounded and stuff. In terms of that,
Well,
like
of course, I was
Goku
grounded.
had,
No one could fly except for the people under the crane school.
yeah, yeah. That's kind of what I was about to say. You know, like Goku, if he actually wanted to fly, he had to summon that cloud, and there was conditions to ride it. You know what I mean? You
Yeah, you
couldn't
had to
be a
be pure of
jerk.
heart.
Yeah. So Dragon Ball, like I said, it just kind of threw all that out of the water. The Nimbus was useless after that. You know, like he never needed it. So I don't know. I can agree with that. I think Z kind of just made everything in Dragon Ball just in the wayside. But and then I don't like the fact that all the previous characters are just like useless. You know, like Tien, Yamcha, uh, Piccolo. At this point, they're all like useless,
How
and
could they do
it's a
that to
shame.
Piccolo? He was like my favorite character.
No, yeah, he still is. He's my favorite character. You know, and it just sucks that he's not really. It's all about Goku and Vegeta. So it just sucks that he's not utilized anymore.
Dude, when was the last
And
time you actually seen an actual human do something awesome outside the Tournament of Power?
yeah, for real. The only thing I can probably think of is when Tien survived that Majin Buu attack. But other than that, I don't recall anything.
I think there's a lot of wasted opportunities with Super. Heck, they even gave Gohan his own character growth arc for a while when he was trying to rediscover his
Yeah,
martial
they,
arts abilities to turn Super Saiyan again.
yeah, I don't know how to feel about that. You know, like because I kind of just feel like it's a little bit of a waste of time. You know,
Well, not just that, it happened like Majin Buu arc in Dragon Ball Z. It shit on the fact that Gohan is supposed to be able to surpass his father.
yeah. And what is it? Yeah, he got lazy and then he had to get good again. And then guess what happened in Super? He got lazy, then he had to get good again. And I'm just like, how many times does Gohan have to get good? I'm tired of him getting good. Like, I don't
Apparently,
know.
it's worse than his ability to dodge.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, what is it? The pinnacle of Gohan was definitely the Cell games. That was the best version of Gohan I think we've seen.
I'm
Some people
surprised
like the
Chi Chi wouldn't
Saiyaman.
let him train on the side. I actually like the Saiyaman outfit.
No, yeah, yeah. A lot of people like the outfit, and a lot of people like Saiyaman, like as the saga and whatnot. But I was just like, I don't know. It felt like fan fiction or something.
Well, I actually liked it
But
because for once you had one of the characters with power trying to do some good in the world, not just
no,
pick
yeah, yeah.
fights. But of course,
So
Videl pretty much ruined that for him.
yeah. Oh yeah, Videl did it. She joined him, didn't she?
Yeah, she became Saiyan Woman. However, she's pretty much got him out of crime fighting long enough to prepare for the World Martial Arts Tournament, and so she could teach him how to. So he could teach her how to fly. I mean,
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that took up a lot of time too, teaching her how to fly. Goten, I don't know how to feel about him. I don't think they even like care about him. Did you notice in Super that everyone got older except Trunks and Goten? They're still kids somehow.
oh, I know, man. You think they'd be at least a little older, like around their
I think
teens, maybe?
yeah, like preteen. I don't know how the hell everyone grew up but them. It's like they totally forgot about those two.
Oh wait, they exist. We didn't have artwork
Yeah.
of them older yet. What about the GT stuff? No one likes GT. Okay, we'll just keep it on as kids for now. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I don't know. Like now I'm thinking about it more in depth. I'm like, Dragon
Well, I
Ball's all
do
over the
like how
place.
they recycled the Pilaf gang.
Yeah, that's a hit and miss too, you know, like either you like it or you don't. So,
Yeah, I'm in the like it crowd, even though it's kind of weird that Mai is pretty much Trunks' girlfriend when she's actually so much older than him.
Yeah, that's just
Like
like a
old enough to be his
weird
grandma.
retcon that they decided to do.
Well, at least it proves that GT should not be canon anymore.
Yeah, that's another reason. And then like what is it? People ended up liking Oob, and Oob's probably never gonna exist anymore now. So
It was mentioned from time to time, but they haven't officially met him yet.
yeah, I
So,
mean he could show up in time, but like I don't know,
long as they
because
don't try to make GT somehow canon with this, because then they'd have to redo GT all over again.
yeah, because I think the last episode of Dragon Ball, what is it? Pan was already like a young kid. She's like a
4 year
not
old?
really a top. Yeah, she's like 5 or something like that.
Yeah, and she's kicking the asses of adult men in the World Martial Arts tournament.
Yeah, and right now she's a
Everyone,
baby.
yeah, everyone's like, it's because she's Hercule's granddaughter. No, it's because she's Goku's granddaughter. You're forgetting that
Yeah,
Goku
pretty
is a
much.
martial arts tournament. Because Hercule
You
stole
know.
Gohan's credit.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, comes to kill stealing, Hercule is the worst.
Um, so like I think all this is supposed to be taking place between after killing Boo and that last episode.
Mm-hmm.
So
Which I am really hoping GT never becomes canon. Like, how are you going to explain Super Saiyan 4 compared to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan?
no, I agree with that. I'm not that crazy about. I was at first because I'm like, oh, I was hyped when it first came out, but I'm like looking at it, and I'm like, the transformations is just color swapping, and it kind of detracts from what it used to be,
Well, Super
you
Saiyan
know.
God's basically just changing their original hairstyle color instead of making it spikier.
Yeah.
The blue just goes back to
So
being spiky but blue.
no, yeah, for sure. What is it? So yeah. Z, it's got to be Z. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like, yeah, it's definitely Z. I'm
Well,
I'm picking Z.
I'm still picking the original, though any character from Z could be any character from the original ass.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know now, man, because like, what is it? Roshi's kicking ass in Super, so maybe he could take the game for.
Now he could probably take the Ginyu Force,
Yeah.
aka homosexual Sentai. I'm
Oh
sorry,
shit! Like I was thinking about that. I was like, was that a person? And I just figured I'm like, no, that's the Ginyu Force. like,
Captain Ginyu himself was a person, apparently stole what's his face's body in Super, which I
yeah,
think it would have been better if he didn't die in that dude's body and remained around.
I like the twist a little bit. I mean, I think it was a big stretch. Somehow Captain Ginyu survived, and he's been shooting himself all over the place. But I think that's the reason the guy lost is because Ginyu didn't even know how to use his body correctly.
Well, Ginyu
So,
could use it better than the dude could.
oh, he could.
Yeah,
I forgot why he even lost then. But I like
that's
the idea of
because
bringing back Ginyu. But
because that dude was still not strong enough in the end.
I see. I
Not to
got you.
mention, Saiyans like Gohan's half bit saw as the effect of every time you survive a deathly encounter, you get stronger.
Right. Oh man. But no, yeah. Did you want to do Pokemon too? You said.
Yep, gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know you was into Pokemon, Kaiba.
Dude, Pokemon was what got. I was during the time I started watching Dragon Ball Z when it got into Tsunami, Sailor Moon. I was like, yeah, that's definitely cool anime when I was a kid. Don't forget, I was around Ash's age at the time,
Yeah.
so definitely got into it.
Oh yeah. I used to think Pokemon was actually like weird. I think I saw Dragon Ball first. I don't remember my gateway anime because I used to watch anime that I didn't know was anime at the time. Like,
Oh,
what
I know
is
the
it?
feeling. Like, I grew up with reruns of Voltron as well with my reruns of He-Man and Sheer that my mom recorded.
Yeah, yeah. Like I used to watch stuff like that. What is it? I think My Neighbor Totoro
Yeah, that's
movie.
yeah, Studio Ghibli, my friend.
Yep. So like I saw that when I was like 4. So like I saw all that before Dragon Ball or Pokemon or something like that, something mainstream. I think I saw Sailor Moon before either, actually. Oh.
Well, Tanami introduced me to Sailor Moon and reintroduced me to Dragon Ball. I'm like, cool, I don't have to be up at 6 in the morning anymore on Sundays.
Yeah, exactly. But no, yeah. So what you want to talk about Pokemon? Do you want to talk about the games or like the anime or something?
We can talk about both if you want.
I'm down. What's our time? Where are we at?
Believe it or not, we're only 30 minutes in.
Gotcha. I don't know if what you're shooting for. What's the usual time for Mario Mondays?
This first episode, so I don't got one.
First episode. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Well, the first full
There are no rules,
episode that did
remember?
not get freaking interrupted by Streamlabs. Being a boomer.
Sh- Shout out to Marco Strange, by the way. Marco, go check out Marco.
Yeah, check out Marco Strange's channel, Strange Circle.
Yes.
And we are going to do the interview after we finally get on DNA Crows because we're going to talk about our experience on there.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be great.
So, do us both a favor when you finally get us on the show, don't be crappy to us.
Are you talking to me specifically?
Talking to all the Crouch Crows.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, I'm
But
usually
you're
not
just a
crappy.
messenger. Can't shoot you.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, come on. Like, other than that, no,
Hey,
yeah. So, yeah, why not? Let's just go into the anime and then the games if you feel like it. How about that?
okay, we'll do the anime first since we did Dragon Ball.
Sure. So, what you got for me? Or do you just want me to
When
go
did you
off
when
about
did you
it?
start watching it at all, man?
The Kanto League, and I watched it basically because everyone else watched it, and I was like, let me watch it to see what else everyone's talking about it, and then I just kind of fell into it,
That's what
and
happens, man.
I got into the games because of the anime, not the other way around.
Well,
So
same here, really.
yeah, so
But you're gonna laugh at me. When I first started watching Pokemon when it first came out, it was on a
yeah.
black and white TV.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't
that was
forget,
quite some time
people
ago.
still had those because they weren't completely extinct, and
Yeah,
you still had analog signals back in those days.
yeah. So
Yeah, I had a
no,
friend who gave, well, my aunt's boyfriend gave me this old black and white TV. Looked like it's maybe from the 80s. It's something cheap because I
yeah,
helped him with something. And when Pokemon
right.
came out, I watched it on that. And I used to think for the longest time Pikachu was probably actually white. When I first saw him
I
in
mean,
color, I was confused.
no, yeah, I was gonna say in the Game Boy games, like he didn't have a yellow color either, so that
I
he
think
was
they should
kind of
have had white
whitish.
Pikachu as a shiny version.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Um, what is it? So like I got into the anime first, then I got into the games, and what is it? I think I tried to play the games like the anime. However, I found out very quickly not the same at all, and the anime was kind of bullshit.
You can't yell at him to dodge.
Yeah, like it's just
Yeah,
bullshit. Like
in the games, the
what is it?
Pokemon are basically Gohan.
Yeah, they just kind of do whatever, you know what I mean? And
Then
what is it?
again,
Like there's one episode Bulbasaur uses Whirlwind, and he just like blew dirt away or something like that, and I was like, what the hell? I could not get my Bulbasaur to learn that crap. So
I couldn't find a TM for it. Wait, there's a TM, but he can't learn it. What the hell? Why can't Charizard learn fly?
no, yeah.
He has freaking wings.
When I was young, I used to use like the anime as the instruction manual to games. Like Yu-Gi-Oh did not work like the show for, it didn't work like
Well,
that.
yeah, man. Couldn't really screw the
So,
rules there.
yeah, yeah, for real. Like you get screwed up real quick if you try to screw the rules like the anime did.
When it
So,
comes to actually playing Yu-Gi-Oh, the rules screw you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So you got to be careful with that. Um,
Then
I don't
again,
know. I fell into that game pretty heavily. I did a lot of crap in that game, and I stuck with the games. I dropped off after Silver and Gold, and then when Emerald came out, I got into that, and I've been playing them like ever since. So,
well,
what is
with the
it?
games, I originally just played red for and yellow for like years, and then finally somehow got my hands on a copy of Gold. Never played the Game Boy Advance era games
Oh,
because I didn't have
that
a Game
was
Boy
Ruby
Advance
Sapphire, wasn't it?
and Leaf Green and
Leaf and
Fire Red.
Firewood. Yeah.
Heck, I didn't get a Pokemon game again because I found a gold in someone's old junk that threw out.
Yeah.
Until frickin' Heart Gold and Soul Silver, because I figured, hey, last one I played was Gold. Might as well just get Heart Gold and try it from there.
Yeah.
Liked it,
Um,
man. Then I played frickin' somehow got my hand on a copy of Black so I could transfer my Pokemon to the X I was getting ready to get.
yeah.
Which I made a mistake of completing
Uh,
Unova League once and then freaking transferring everyone.
yeah.
Still need to finish replaying that.
No, yeah, that's good stuff. Like, what is it? A lot of Pokemon I had on X and Y, and I got my copy of X like stolen. So it took a bunch of like Pokemon that I spent like forever breeding and shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm not doing that again. So I just like didn't even bother with the breeding stuff. Barely played competitive anymore. For I think Crow is a massive fan of Pokemon, and he does competitive stuff. So
Well,
that's
I've
his alley.
actually had the freaking Ultra Sun because I didn't get any of the games after X. Well, it's actually after Omega Ruby
Yeah.
because I didn't have regular employment. Finally got the Ultra Sun as a Christmas present. I haven't gotten on that yet. And this was like last year I finally got
Oh
it.
no, yeah, I was gonna say, because I have like a weird thing with Pokemon. A lot of stuff they do I don't like, and I know they know what they're doing because they're trying to target for children, or so they say. However, they know that their audience has grown up. Um, they have a competitive thing for a reason. Children aren't doing that. It's the adult audience doing that. Um, you know what I mean? Children aren't buying these games. The adult are buying these games. The adults are still playing this stuff. That's why,
Adults
there's a
are trying to get
demand
their
for certain
children into
things.
it.
No, yeah, I know that, and that makes sense. However, like when we were kids and Red and Blue came out, there was challenge there, but we figured it out. You know what I mean? Um,
Not to mention you had
Now,
to trade to get certain Pokemon involved.
yeah, so it forced you to make friends, even if you didn't like people, and it also forced you to get a link cable. So they made more money on that.
To be honest,
Um,
I didn't. I had a Game Boy before they came out. However, I lost that when I finally got my 64 on Christmas of 2000.
yeah.
My sister, who had started working, got me that, but she got me the one with Stadium and the Atomic Purple controller.
Oh, that's what's up.
And then when I finally got Red, I played it through that.
That's cool. I digs that. I like the fact that you could like bring your Pokemons to the. They actually made your Pokemon available to Stadium. I thought that was cool.
Yeah, and if you beat the Elite Four, you gifted a random Pokemon you could usually get once in the game.
Yeah. Now that I think about it, I don't think I ever beat Pokemon Stadium. I don't even remember like the storyline or whatever you're supposed to be doing in that
You
game
just pretty
is.
much there was no storyline. It was just a bunch of mini games.